The One Happy Diabetic video you're about to watch contains content that was created based on our unique experiences with diabetes and should not substitute for the advice of medical professionals. The opinions expressed in this video do not reflect those of our employers, doctors, friends, or favorite grocery store checkout person. They are solely our own. Enjoy!
Hey guys, it's Bill from OneHappyDiabetic.com. I hope you're all having a great day out there today. If you've been looking for me and couldn't find me, I am the full-time online community manager over at myglue.org. So if you want to get involved in some online research and accelerate some outcomes for people living with type 1 diabetes, you can always find me there. I'm doing articles, content, and video over at myglue.org. So listen, today's video is going to be about dieting, or diets, or healthy eating. You pick the word that you prefer. I know there's some controversy using the word diet. We now want to say healthy eating in a lot of situations, but if you know me, the words really don't mean much unless you're implementing what the process is. People can call me a diabetic. I don't have a problem with that. You can tell me to test my blood sugar. I don't have a problem with that either. Though if you do tell me to check, or if you call me a person with diabetes, it doesn't bother me at all. So listen, if I say diet, don't get offended. If I say healthy eating, I don't know. Can you get offended with that? We will see. So raise your hand if you've ever failed on a diet before. I mean, I know I have. I've failed on multiple diets. But you know what? Sometimes I think we take that failing a little bit too literally. And what I mean by that is, if we fail on the diet, have we really failed on the whole entire thing? If we tried and then failed, well, what happened for those first 2-3 weeks or 2-3 months of successful eating, hopefully? So that really brings me to the point of every time you're failing on a diet, you're really just gaining experience on what is working for you and what is not working for you. I've been trying to do low-carb diets now on and off for the last 4 years. I've been doing a Paleolithic, paleo type of eating. It's not a full paleo diet, and I don't want to get into the back and forth of whether this diet is great or it's poor, whatever the case is. It's more of a low-carb choice for me, and I've modified things to make it more successful each time I partake in this type of lifestyle or healthy eating choices because it's difficult. So the first time that I tried a low-carb diet, I was pretty successful. I had lost some weight. My blood glucoses were stabilizing. My total daily dose of insulin was more predictable. My highs and lows were more predictable. But the difficulty of eating a low-carb diet when lots of carbs and unhealthy eating choices are all around you tends to be the biggest downfall for me. And usually it comes in time, just when the holidays are coming, and pushing through and trying to be and eat like everybody else can be a difficult challenge. So I failed on my first diet that I tried. But did I really? I had lost some weight and I'd learned some really good experiences on what I can do the next time I try it again. It's one of those things where you get knocked down, you need to pick yourself back up again. And so my second round, when I was trying to do a really strict low-carb diet, I was even more successful because I knew some meals and foods that I actually really enjoyed. I discovered things when I tried something new, and though it wasn't successful the first time as far as longevity, it was successful in the short term. And so I tried and tried again, and I know one thing. Is that when I'm eating healthy and when I'm eating low carbs, I feel better. I sleep better, and my diabetes is easier to manage. And really, isn't that the goal? We know that diabetes isn't going to be going completely away, but wouldn't you like to just manage it a little bit easier? I tend to find that is true when I'm eating these low-carb meals, and a lot of it has to do, or all of it has to do, with the amount of insulin that we're giving ourselves for each meal. So if I eat a huge carborific meal, I have to do a huge amount of insulin, and it's always unpredictable because our guessing of carbohydrates is always going to be unpredictable. And whether you're eating high-fat or low-fat foods, it can just be such a game and such a challenge to get your boluses properly calculated that a lot of people just don't even try so hard anymore because they know they're never going to be perfect when it comes to timing and the delivery and the size of those meal boluses. So with a low-carb meals, I have less room for error because I'm doing less insulin. And really, for me, that's one of the biggest benefits to a low-carb lifestyle. It's that less insulin, that less waves of insulin that can come crashing down on you if you over-bolus, or on the other hand, if you under-bolus. So imagine bolusing for something that has 50 grams of carbs compared to bolusing for something that only has 5 grams of carbs. Your room for error is just going to be a lot less. So guys, just remember, if you're going to be trying a new diet or healthy living lifestyle this coming year, don't think about it in the terms of whether you're going to fail, okay? Because you know what? Odds are we are. But really think about it as learning experiences, so when you start it up again, and take a deep breath before you do, and calculate and make good judgments, get organized, get scheduled as best you can so that you can be the most successful in what you choose to eat. Take care, guys, and remember, you can be a one happy diabetic too. It's all about your attitude. Take care. Good luck.